Hi, welcome guys. Today, the tutorial is gonna be how to annoy your client. I'm not gonna annoy you, bro.
I just ignore you. You annoy me, I ignore you.
I said annoy, not ignore.
You annoy me, I ignore you.
Oh, alright.
I'm pretty good at ignoring people.
Are you really?
Yeah, I ignore my girlfriend all the time.
Bruh. Bad. Bad.
Just kidding. It's just smiling, saying yes, okay, just kidding.
Smiling nod. Smiling nod. We have no viewers right now.
That's why I'm saying what I'm saying.
It's okay, it's gonna be stuck on YouTube forever, bro. These things never delete. Bum bum bum.
She hasn't even responded to my message.
Wow,
She
see?
or not.
Payback. Alright, y'all. So, we're gonna do.
Deep
Haircut?
conversations
Oh, yeah, deep conversations.
with a haircut.
I mean, I
One
could.
viewer, yes!
Yes! Shout out to the one viewer! Yeah!
Hello?
Hold on. Let me closer. Watch this fall. Alright, so how much do you want off the top?
Oh, I gotta turn around this way.
Yeah, you're right.
Let me see. Yes. A little bit. Try again one more time. Right there should be fine.
There.
There's the tips, right?
Yeah. And then why?
Too much, bro. Too much. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm like, well, in that case,
And then you could texturize it at the.
that's what it is. I was like, why is it like
Yeah.
ying?
Because like the wavy and shit.
Well, like different lengths. Am I saying it right?
Nice.
Length. Can't say that word. Length. I used to say length. People
You know-
are like, it's not length.
Want me to tell you something?
Yes.
Why don't you go work with this guy's barbershop,
Which one?
Vines?
Vines? It's far as hell.
Where's he at?
I don't know, but it's like 45 minutes. I ain't trying to drive all that.
Yeah.
It's not that I don't want to.
I feel because
got kids.
I follow his dude. He's just like so clean, like
Dude, I'm not sponsored by them, but I do have like a ¿cómo se dice? Where I could sell their products and get
Yeah.
paid for it. But I haven't sold shit because I don't have none of their products. They don't give me anything. But I would if I did, you know.
yeah.
I would be making videos all the time for them. Sorry, this is live. But yeah, we've talked about it and stuff, and that would be the most perfect thing that I could do to
Excel.
yeah, and expand and just become better with every aspect.
You know your lady curls, right? You should like come out with like your own product down the line,
You know,
like curling products.
I don't know, a part of me is like, man, I'm being lazy, but then a part of me is like, damn, I'm making me being a mother an excuse.
Yeah.
Like, man, I get so tired of, I gotta do laundry, I gotta do dishes, I gotta cook dinner.
No, it's a lot. You're full time and full time. We got three jobs in a way.
It never ends, dude. I feel like I never sleep, but if I do something else and add it to it, I feel like I'll just overwhelm myself with everything. Like, even going to the gym, I'm not even gonna lie, it feels like a job. But I do it
Yeah.
sometimes. I look like I'm doing better too. You know, my endurance has gotten better. I'm not as lazy as I used to be.
That's good.
See, maybe it's the winter. The winter
Winter
helps.
blues.
The winter helps.
Oh, it helps you. For a lot of people, it brings them down.
No, it
There's
helps.
this thing
with
called like the winter blues and shit.
No, yeah, the winter depression or whatever it is. That's so real. It's so crazy.
Yeah.
What'd you say? What'd you say? You talking about Willis? So DJ, how long have you been DJing for? Remember?
So I picked up my very first pair of DJ deck in 2020.
I remember.
Yeah, 2020 during COVID, when I started practicing, creating my own mixes so I could listen to when I work out, because at that time, no one was really releasing music like that.
That is so true.
So, yeah, and then for the past 2 years, from 2020 to 2022, I just wanted to like perfect it, or like be comfortable behind the decks, behind the controller with music and stuff like that. Created my own mixes on SoundCloud, my own mixes for YouTube. Then 2023, started playing a little bit at venues, creating more mixes, took my DJ videos to like production-wise to the next level. 2023, I ended up like hiring a mentor to teach me how to produce music.
And that was the guy that you showed me, right?
Yeah, and it's from 2022 to 2024. On and off, like he was like helping me like on a month-to-month basis. It was just so much for me not knowing basically like nothing about music theory, production, BPM keys, all that stuff. Like I'm just a listener. I listen to music. That's pretty much it. But I knew nothing about how to create a song from start to finish, or anything behind the track, from sounds to melodies to all that stuff. I knew nothing. So So when I picked up the DJ deck, I was okay, cool. Like this is cool. I looked at it as in I was playing a PlayStation or Xbox. This is my controller. I'm just gonna learn what the buttons do, and then the screen is basically the game I'm playing. So that's how I kind of like viewed it as. And yeah, with time I got better, and then I was okay. I want to learn how to like make my own remixes and tracks and stuff like that. So when I invested into obviously the mentor, and then I invested into the software, producing software and stuff, which is a lot of money. It is a lot of money. As soon as I opened the producer software, I was like, what the heck am I watching? What the heck am I looking at? Like, imagine you're going on a trip, and then you sit inside the pilot, the cockpit, and then like all those buttons everywhere, and I'm like, yeah.
How do you fly the plane?
What does this button do? You know, like that was me when I opened the software. And not gonna lie, like I don't know it 100% just yet too. I'm still learning. But I know a lot more than I did when I first opened it, and that was my goal, is just to like learn, like know what most of it is, so I could basically start creating tracks from start to finish. And I know how to lay out a track already. Now I'm at the final stages of like finishing and like just mixing a track.
You just came out with 2 new songs, right?
I have 3. Now,
3 new
I just
songs.
released my 3rd track. It's on Spotify and Apple Music. This one's a feature. I worked on it with another DJ. She's also like new, up and coming and stuff like that, from Chicago. And it just released on Friday. So yeah. So from like learning how to produce my own tracks, mixing them, I also am in the learning process of how to distribute my own songs, like with like legal, everything being legally, like giving rights to everything and everyone. So yeah, no, it's still a process, but yeah. I'm gonna probably release one more song before the year ends, and then just keep working on projects for 2025, and then hopefully take my DJing to the next level. More venues, maybe more clubs, more bars.
What exactly do you want the outcome of it to be? Do you want it to be kind of like those festival events where you DJ at, or do you want it to be like birthday parties, weddings, things like that?
So
like,
not
do you
gonna,
want it local, or do you want it like big?
So not gonna lie, like the past 2 years, obviously that I started, like 2023, 2024, that's when I started like DJing, like at places, like quinceañeras, like birthday parties, bautizos and stuff like that, and at bars, restaurants. The private events pay way more than the bars and restaurants and all that stuff. You know,
wow, I did not.
So like,
I never.
But I don't see it right now like as like want to make like as money. Like obviously I know what I'm worth, so I'm always gonna tell a club. Like there's been clubs that reach out to me, like how much do you charge, and I tell them, and they just don't reach back out to me, and I'm like, well, I really don't care because I know this is what I'm worth. A lot of the things too, like that I've seen is like DJs undervalue themselves, and that's why they don't know their worth, and then they're not gonna make it, you know, because they're always gonna be getting paid less than what they're actually. Because as a DJ, people don't understand this. Like they think that we're just playing music.
Yeah.
We're not playing music. We're catering to the. Obviously, yeah, we're playing music, but we're catering to the people that are at the venue, at the bar, at the club, at the restaurant, at the birthday party, at the quinceañera, wherever. We're catering to you guys. So we have to come up with a playlist and tracks, download tracks that we normally don't have, and then find the perfect time to play a song, right? We're not gonna be like, for example, playing Soulja Boy. I'm not gonna be playing music that I like listening to personally because I like to. I have to cater to the people that are in the dance floor at the venue. So exactly. So that's one thing. It's like, oh no, you're just playing music. You're just on stage. You're playing music. You're having a good time. I'm like, yeah. You may see a lot of DJs also be drinking behind the decks, which I'm gonna try my best not to do. I don't do it now, but obviously I haven't gotten to that status where like I like concentrating on what I'm doing. And if I'm drinking and if I'm I'm like, I won't know what the hell I'm doing and I'm gonna fucking make a fool out of myself. So you have to be attentive at all times, obviously, and professional. So yeah, we're playing music, but there's strategy to what we're doing. Cause not anyone can stand behind it. Like, so, like the person watching this is like, you go behind the deck and then you think you just press play and then okay, press play on the other deck and then have a nice DJ. So no, it's like you have to learn how to mix, how to match songs together, mash up songs together, and then if you're gonna finish one song, one genre of song a song, and then you're gonna mix in a different genre, you have to learn how to do that too, like smoothly, so where the crowd doesn't notice, right?
Hey.
But again,
there's so much to go.
There's so much to it that at the end of the day, a good DJ is always gonna make it seem so seamlessly and simple. Like I have a lot of YouTube videos of me mixing live. Just as anyone can go to my YouTube channel, and then if you see from the very beginning of my very first video, how comfortable I was then to how comfortable I am now, totally different, you know. But I ended up like trying to like look so seemingly like effortless and like comfortable and like I'm enjoying, I'm having a good time, that it's gonna make people think, oh, this is easy, I kind of want to do that. But in reality, once they pick up a deck or like controller and start learning or watching YouTube videos, they're like, nah, this is not as easy as this guy's making it seem. Because I've had people reach out to me, like, hey, like I bought a DJ controller, any tips and advices that you could show, like tell me. And I'm like obviously I tell them, hey, good, that's awesome, you know, like this is dope, because I was there. Mm-hmm. I was like, there's so many courses online that you could take on how to DJ. Mm-hmm. But I learned everything through practicing like 1 or 2 hours every day and watching YouTube videos.
Nice.
You know, so it's practicing every single day, watching YouTube videos, trial and error, and just staying consistent. You know, just like fitness, as long as you stay consistent, you're gonna get used to everything and then achieve whatever you're trying to achieve. But no, yeah. So.
How do you feel if people go up to you and like recommend some songs or ask you to change a song or put a different song? Does that like bother you?
Not gonna lie, it's like 50-50. It just depends how they're approaching me, you know? To be honest with you, obviously I play open format when I'm like, open format means like I play a little bit of everything, catering to the people. Mm-hmm. So when someone asked, the very first time I got asked that, I'm like, holy shit, like, you know, like I don't have this track and he's asking me for this song, mm-hmm. and I don't have the Wi-Fi to download this song right now. So, but I'm able to download the tracks pretty fast and I'm able to mix it in like 1 or 2 songs later. And what that does, it kind of helps me, like when someone comes up to me and recommends me a song, not saying that I'm going to say yes all the time, mm-hmm. but like, it helps me kind of like figure out the vibe actually for that time. Mm-hmm. So he's asking me for this song. I'm like, okay, cool, I'm gonna play it. And then I go, and then I'm like playing similar songs to it, then eventually I will change it up again. Mm-hmm. And then someone else might come, and I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm like, and I'll tell them, again, depends on how they approach me, I'll do that, you know?
Yeah.
Totally different, again, as an open format DJ. you can't. Everyone's different, and you could accept it. You don't have to accept song requests.
Oh, okay.
So, but I like catering to the people when I'm open format. Let's say if I'm doing a DJ gig like at a club and I already have my set list, and they're asking me for a song, and I'm like, I know that that's not the right time for that type of song. Um, I was like, no, I'm not gonna. Like, I'll say yeah, whatever, and then I'll just keep playing what I'm playing, you know. Or I'll tell the person I actually don't have that song. You know, I came up with bullshit like I actually don't have that song downloaded. It's like, and I was like, and I don't have Wi-Fi, blah blah blah, so I can't actually play it. So, and then just leave me alone. But
So we're getting the ins and outs of what
So-
DJs actually say, bro.
or some DJs are just gonna be like, yeah, and it was just so
Nah.
you stop asking them, and then they just won't play your track. Again, just go respectfully. Again, it also depends who's the DJ, because again, some DJs are not gonna be as lenient as me. Some DJs are there. I'm like, leave them alone. They just vibe and connect with their people, and that's pretty much it. But again, always go up respectfully. Don't be a drunk idiot going up and be like, yo, play motherfucking Taylor Swift. I'm like, Taylor Swift is like, dude, we're in a hip hop freaking bar. I ain't gonna play no T Swift right now.
What is the weirdest request that you got, or like the craziest thing that you experienced as a DJ?
Nothing yet, to be honest with you.
Seen, experience, went through, I guess.
So since like again, I've seen like locally like bars and like local restaurants and stuff like that. I haven't experienced much of the crazy stuff. No, yeah, like I can't think of anything right now. Oh yeah, like the biggest thing that I did is like I kind of got DJed. The biggest gig I've had so far, 2024 New Year's Eve, like was a 6-hour set.
Wow.
So I played for 6 hours because I was the main and only DJ there.
Wow.
But that was the best, and then the best crowd I had because I was playing a little bit of everything too. It was from like hip hop, rap to like cumbia, merengue to like Jersey club to like reggaeton. Yeah, everything was all different. And so this was also like some artists. I was also DJing for artists that were gonna be performing live. So I had to like play their music, right? So obviously their tracks, I was DJing them in whenever it was time for them, and then some random, I guess, rapper or artist. I don't know him personally. I don't know if he's big or not. Came in and he kept requesting me, say, hey, yo, play my song, I'm gonna sing it. And I was like, bro, like, I don't got your song. You were never on the plan.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I told him, like, go talk to the promoter and have him come to me and tell me, because I don't know, like, I'm not just gonna play your song and have you just perform.
True.
It was kind of like pushy. But then the guy came up to me and said, hey, just download this one song for him. He's like, he's gonna help us out. So I'm like, all right, bet.
Nice.
So I guess maybe that's one of like the weirdest things that has happened to me.
Did you feel conflicted in that moment where like,
Yeah, a little
I wanted
bit.
to play for it, but I didn't know?
No, I didn't want to play for him because I didn't know who he was, and him and his team were coming to me like pretty pushy. So I'm like, yeah, I'm not sure. That's why I told him go get the promoter and have him come up to me, you know.
True. Especially because the promoter's the one paying you, right?
Yeah.
So you can't be making decisions without them in the first place either. So
yeah.
It's good that you asked for that.
Yeah, so I mean, as a DJ, like whether you mess up behind the decks or something like that happens, you have to act as normal and professional as possible.
Like this is what you.
Yeah. You can't like panic, and you can't like get pissed off, or you can't jump into like conclusions right away, you know? You just gotta act natural, be professional, and just go with the flow of things. And then obviously someone's being too pushy, I'll just be like, hey yo, like I said, even when people are requesting music, just say yes, and then they'll leave you alone eventually, you know?
What do you think is the hardest thing about being a DJ?
Getting yourself noticed, I guess. You know, it's like as a DJ, if you don't know people, it's hard to kind of like make it. So network, go out there, socialize with people, you know, start building friendships and relationships with like bars, people in that scene, as much like, cause I'm there. I'm not about like the nightlife scene and I have to be out there, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm a personal trainer, I'm a coach first, so I have to be up at 4 or 5 a.m. training my clients. You know, so it's like, that's why right now I haven't taken DJing full time, you know. So, but I'm learning, I'm perfecting my craft. I'm learning how to produce music, so when I do end up playing, I'm playing my original remixes, my original tracks. And then I have already a portfolio filled where like I haven't only DJed at these events or these venues. I have my own tracks. I play this. I have experience with this. So like once I go up and pitch myself to like a promoter or something, I'm like, hey, like I do have experience. I do have what it takes. It's like just let me DJ, you know, and then show them my worth at the end of the day.
Do you feel like you get rejected a lot as a DJ? Like, is it like auditions for acting, kind of like that?
Technically, yes. So I've reached out to a couple of people. You're either gonna get ignored, or they're gonna take your call, or they take your meeting. They'll say yes, and they won't ever reach out to you. I've done like auditions where like I've gotten called and be like, oh yeah, like we want you to DJ. Never heard from them again.
No way.
So it's like a lot of ghosting, but in this industry, you're gonna get a lot of no's, and obviously you just can't let one simple no just make you be like, this ain't for me, you know? For me, it's like I've always told myself from the get-go, it's like, I'm gonna take this
as a redirection?
not as a redirection, this is a hobby for me. Eventually, like you asked me earlier, like how far do I want to take it maybe? Do I want to play at clubs, venues, festivals, whatever? I don't want to be just a DJ, I want to be an artist, so I want to create original music. And eventually, obviously, play at festivals and have a whole team behind me, a manager, my production team, my people setting up for me and stuff like that. So I want to build my own team, and I want to have like clubs like book me because of me.
Yeah.
Not because I'm just another DJ from Chicago and he plays this and that. No, like I want to be able to take people to venue, like attract people to venues, sell tickets because of me. Nice. So like the whole DJing, so obviously eventually it's gonna transition just to me, so the artist, you know. But I could also see it as like, you know how Pauly D is a DJ Pauly D. So it's like obviously that's him, but I just want to be like my own artist and eventually get to work with either already established artists, singers, or like future artists and singers and stuff like that.
Is there any celebrity DJs or celebrity artists that you already thought about, like, man, I want to work with him one time or her sometime?
Celebrity wise, this is shooting like for the stars, but like obviously, obviously like a lot of my music in the future is going to be remixing and re-editing old school reggaeton and Latin urban songs into like tech house, Afro songs, Afro house, and Latin house. So obviously I would want to work with like a Spanish artist like Fade, freaking Karol G, Becky G, like similar, like the people that the DJs that I already look up to that have done that is Gordo. He's a Latino DJ as well. He's had songs with Maluma, Fade, what is that freaking? A lot of artists already. He produced that half that album for Drake, that house album that he has.
Oh yeah.
I
remember the one that everybody was like, what did Drake do?
Yeah, so like he produced half of that album for him, if not most of it. But no, yeah, it was that's where I want to get to. Work with like Latin artists, obviously English artists también, but like eventually, yeah, for sure, Latin artists. What did you put in my hand?
A little bit of powder. No, not poison. Poison. This is the level 3B styling powder.
Do you use texturizing at all or no? You almost forgot.
I did. Sorry, I was so into the conversation.
No. I've had conversations like this obviously with my girlfriend. but I'm be the one telling her. It's like, again, going back, it's like I'm not rushing this. You know, I've been doing this I've been learning for 4 years. I have content out there. I've been posting for 4 years. I just don't want to be like, I didn't give it a try and I didn't put my 100% on it. Like if I fail, like I want to be like, okay, I at least gave it 100%. I have stuff out there, like people could see my YouTube videos, people could see my TikTok content, Instagram content, people could see my freaking tracks on Spotify and Apple Music, you know? So for example, like if it doesn't work out for me, I can be happy. Like look, you go to my Instagram page on the DJ page, everything, Spotify, Apple Music, SoundCloud, and then all the tracks.
Bam. Right there you are. DJ News.
There's this again, I'm everything is like professional, as it could be like my 3 tracks at the bottom.
Nice.
You know?
That was really sick.
And then obviously my tracks are on TikTok and Instagram, so people could use them on videos, you know. So again, it's like I'm taking this as patiently as possible. I'm in no rush to get anywhere. That I could have already been playing at like clubs and venues and stuff like that. Like 2 years ago I could have, but I didn't feel comfortable enough yet. Mainly one of the reasons why I told you is like I'm a personal trainer and coach first. That's my main source of income. That's my main career right now. And then I'm like, I can't be up at 12, 1, 2, 3 a.m. and then being up at 4, 5 a.m. Like no, something was gonna give, you know?
No, yeah, you're just gonna drain yourself out too much. So you're taking it at a pace, which is good. You're not rushing into it. Was this always like a dream for you?
To be honest with you, both things that I'm doing right now, no. Like this is like a separate conversation, but like my main dream was obviously growing up I played soccer, so as any soccer freaking kid, like was to go make it professional. Until I got injured and then I couldn't play anymore, and then the main injury that happens to all soccer players on why they can't play soccer anymore is like messed up their knee, right? So I had two ACL reconstructions on my right knee.
Wow.
Couldn't play back at my game level again. So started working out, then it became a passion of mine, turned it into my career. My dad is the only one that kind of like, my dad, even though I did like electronic music, like house music, all types of music in general, my dad is like one that kind of was like, not pushing me, like you gotta do it, like, but kind of introduced me to like DJing and sounds and stuff like that because he's into that. But he never learned himself, but he bought me my very first DJ controller. He bought me the very first speakers and stuff like that I started practicing on.
That's love.
So yeah, so it's like,
your dad wants to see you succeed in this.
No, yeah,
that's
for sure.
So cool.
He wants to see me on the big stage. But,
that's so dope.
Yeah, no, so like obviously I give him thanks because obviously he's the one that kind of like started me, and he never pushed me. He bought me, like I had my first DJ controller for a whole year in the box before I even took it out.
Wow.
Like it's not like, oh, I was interested in it, no, like, but I ended up like falling in love with it, where like, oh shit, like I like doing this. I'm gonna be going to Hawaii tomorrow, so I'm probably gonna be recording a set over there with like a little mini DJ controller. So
that's gonna be so sick. I'm gonna tag his link of YouTube on my bio on this bio, on this video after we're done with the haircut and stuff. So if you guys wanna check him out, DJ Nixon.
Bit. Again, if you guys like Latin house music in general, that's what I'm gonna be leaning towards, but obviously remixing music. I have 3 tracks already live. I'm working on, I don't know if like, you know, Drop It Little Girl?
Yeah, Drop It.
You wanna hear a snippet of it?
Yeah, of course.
Check this out. Where am I at? Here. So I'll show you this one.
Are we doing the mustache?
Yeah, can you just clean it up?
Just a little bit. I got you. And you made it like the remix like that? How the heck? That's crazy. I can imagine it with like the lights following it and everything.
Yeah, and then
Sorry.
I have this one is a Jersey Club remix of a Mexican song.
Let me see. It's like a chill.
And then the one that
and he's only giving us snippets.
And this is the one that I'm gonna release in Hawaii.
Teasing.
This is the one that I'm releasing in Hawaii. I don't know if you guys have heard of this up and coming artist. He's pretty big now, Capo. And he has this one track, and I mashed it up with another old like EDM track to create my own like Afro. It's more kind of like
mellow. I like that. That's the bird too? You have the bird?
Yeah, so he originally has birds in his tracks, but I couldn't use his birds, so I used my own birds, but...
Gotcha. It sounds good.
Thank you.
High five, bro. You're doing that shit. I remember when he started talking to me about learning this. He was telling me like, oh, I'm speaking to, I don't remember the DJ name.
Yeah, Jake Shore, you know, he's based out of Chicago. He's out of Miami now, but he's doing pretty big things now.
Yee. So yeah, he was talking to him and stuff, and I was like, oh snap, look at you. Mm-hmm. So like now that he's doing it, it's kind of very inspiring to hear it though.
It's crazy, like I said, it's like, I'm not rushing it, I'm just seeing where God takes me in this path and whatever. You know, like I told my girlfriend, it's like, whatever's meant to be is meant to be. Amen. You know, so I was like, and I've always told myself, at the end of the day, it's like, I'm not trying to rush my success. I think he's preparing me to, and he's making me obviously learn all this stuff, and he's gonna be like, okay, you're ready now.
Of course. No, yeah, and that's what always happens. Because, I mean, if you get what you want as soon as you want it, then you're not gonna appreciate when you grab it. Yeah, it's like now, like, you're working towards it, and when you do make it, it's like dude, like, you're gonna look around like, yes, I made it. So, that's inspiring. This is a quiet part, you guys. Do I not touch this, right?
You can, no, you just can just like line it up and then right here, I would say.
Yeah. I don't think we did this last time. What time is it? It doesn't show.
11:48.
Oh, we're good. Now working? How long are you going for Hawaii? To Hawaii?
A week.
A week?
Yeah.
You excited? So excited. Where's your girl? Nice. Is there a resort that you guys are going to, or
it's like
is
a hotel? Yeah, I think we're going. I don't know if it's an all. I told them to just
make it all inclusive.
Like get everything and then just let me know how much.
Oh, gotcha. So you'll find out when you get there how much it's gonna be.
It's a hotel place.
Lift up a little bit. concentrate. Alright, there's a story. One time, I don't remember, I think it was his fault. If it wasn't, I'm blaming him regardless. I trimmed off his mustache a little bit too much.
Dude, I told her obviously line it up, and I always say not too thin. This one time, I don't know, she got distracted too thin, and I was like, I didn't say anything, or I don't want to be mean, you know. This happened like a few years back, so now I can happily say it. And then I was home, I was like, after shit, I'm just gonna shave it all off. So I shaved this and I shaved this. I'm like, just go all bald, and then yeah, it's pretty weird. Looked pretty weird.
He shaved it off, and then he was like, "Ooh, look what you made me do." I was like, "Bro, I'm never touching your mustache."
I'm like, yeah, but don't freaking do it too thin.
So now I barely touch the mustache because you don't want to see him without a mustache. Sorry.
Very good.
No mustache, DJ Ninzo.
No mustache, no life.
It's, yeah, exactly. There we go. Check it out, check it out.
Yeah, but did you cut the tips on this thing?
On this, yes, not on this one though.
No, yeah, not, but on this también?
Yeah, I touched everything. Touched all of that. I went up. You didn't feel none of it?
I just saw the top.
No, yeah,
Can you do a little
exactly.
bit more on the back portion?
Yeah, I got you.
Just a little bit. I feel like it looks too freaking puffy, you know?
Do you want me to trim it or do you want me to thin it?
What is the difference?
Well,
I don't know.
this one we
Barber.
take the remember, just layers of your
Just
hair off.
trim it a little bit.
Or this one we just take the bulk off.
What do you think?
I mean, if you want it shorter, that way it is, then we could just use this one.
I think I should be good then. To be honest, yeah, I should be good. Because I don't want it too short, you know?
Because I did trim, like, maybe, look at, this is the length that I trimmed. Like, ooh, what the fuck, where'd it go? Anyways, it was like an inch from the back already, you know. So your hair is pretty long in the back. But if you want it just like a little bit shorter, I can do it.
Yeah, a little bit.
Like
Maybe
how much?
half an inch.
Half
You
an
said you trimmed an inch already?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe like half more.
Yep. Yes, sir.
Yeah, like that.
So like that.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Adios, amigo. There we go. Future. Is there anything else you want to tell the YouTubers while we're here?
Well, if you guys are looking for great mixes, YouTube sets, check out my channel. Subscribe, like, comment. No, but I mean, whatever you want to do in life, you just gotta obviously a couple of things. Persistency, consistency. Is that the same thing?
Persistence. You're being persistent.
Yeah. Persistency, consistency, discipline,
Discipline.
and just
On days that you don't even want to do it.
give it 100%. Don't quit. Don't back out. Don't quit until you know that you've given it 100%.
True.
Going back to my personal training fitness coach, I'm going into for 10 years, and every year I've been improving in one way, shape, or form, right? This year is going to be the first year I'm hosting my very first event in December in a couple weeks. But I'm collabing myself with the fitness side and the music side, so I'm doing a little bit of both, and I'm incorporating vendors, pop-up shops to promote their businesses and their services. So again, a whole event that I'm going to be creating from the get-go, something that I haven't done in the past. Again, a way to kind of level up from what I was or where I was a year ago. Going down to 10 years, and with the music thing, 4 years into it, and again, it's just keep pushing forward, keep moving forward, one step at a time. You can't take 10 steps before taking 9.
My math equations went like off the roof right now. I was like 1, 2, 3. Oh no.
And just being genuine too, man, like with whatever you do, and who you're talking to, what your intentions are, make sure you just have good intentions.
Yep. Good intentions is always good. The universe could feel your intentions.
Hope so. Had this video. I don't think we're posting it, but to promote the song that we just released. But the girl didn't like it.
Why? It was nice. It was very professional.
There's a song.
That's you?
Yeah.
That was raw. That was dope.
Oh, she didn't want to go with it.
Why? That looks so good.
I feel like if she feels awkward or something.
That looks good to me.
Yeah, but since that was a collab, I'm not going to be pushing it. I'm not going to be pushing stuff.
And you can't post it if the other person says no.
I mean, she told me I can, but I was like, I'm just not gonna.
You felt uncomfortable
Yeah.
because she already had told you no.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Did my white hairs go away?
What white hairs?
At the bottom?
What white hairs? No, you still got a little bit. It's like a little peach fuzz. Yeah, you still got some.
Thank you, yes.
Everybody, 360. Any questions before I shut off the live? Let me see.
Was there any question?
Let me see. Good afternoon, curls. It's me, John Wick. How are you? How are you? Cool cutting. How are you? Cool hair cutting.
I'm pretty cool.
Really cool. All right, guys. If there's no more questions, we'll say toodly-doo. And then...
Hasta la vista, baby.
Oh, that one's cool too. Hasta la vista, baby. You want an aftershave?
Oh, yeah.
Y'all ready for this? Da-na-na. That's my favorite part.
You must have not cut it if it didn't burn.
Damn. Finally did a good job this time. I didn't cut it.
For reals.
You got more clients today?
I do. Right now I have to go home, finish packing and stuff.
Alrighty, guys. I have one more client left, but I might start a new live. We're not sure yet. I gotta see if my next client
A
wants
new
to do
live?
live or not. Yeah.
Girls, this life is good enough.
Yes. This is DJ Ninzo live.
Peace out.
Bye. Assalamu alaikum.